When we go to the movies, we're supposed to cheer for the good guys, right?
Something tells me a whole lot of people are about to die.
Well, most of the time, that holds true.
Do you like Phil Collins?
But sometimes, the villains can be so appealing that we catch ourselves rooting for evil to triumph.
I need a machine gun.
It doesn't mean that there's anything wrong with us. It just means that some movie villains are too hot to handle.
What?
For this video, we're taking a look at some of the best, with our list of the 10 sexiest movie villains who you would turn evil for. Enjoy this video, and don't forget to subscribe to CBR for more content delivered right to your screen. Harley Quinn, Suicide Squad. Whatever you might think of 2016's largely divisive film Suicide Squad, there's no denying that Margot Robbie was great as Harley Quinn, and that she looked incredibly sexy in the role. Robbie's skimpy costume raised a lot of eyebrows and actually caused some serious controversy.
Something tells me a whole lot of people are about to die.
But if we're talking about attractiveness alone, the costume was right on the money. The Australian-born actress has become a superstar in recent years, and we expect her to continue showing up on the big screen and in the wet dreams of geeks around the world.
I see where I want, when I want, with who I want.
Robbie will be reprising her Harley Quinn character in the upcoming film Gotham City Sirens, and we can't wait to get our hands on some more Harley.
Pussies.
Mystique, XMen franchise. Whether you're talking about Rebecca Romijn or Jennifer Lawrence, Mystique is definitely one sexy villain. When a character's costume is basically just an actress in blue body paint, you're definitely going to turn some heads, and that's exactly what Mystique has done through the X-Men franchise. Both Lawrence and Romijn look stunning in the blue paint and do a great job of bringing a gripping appeal to the character. The X-Men movies haven't always been the greatest, but as long as they keep putting Mystique in front of the camera in costume, we are sure they will be able to fill those theater seats. Loki, the MCU. It's no easy task to try to look attractive standing next to the specimen that is Chris Hemsworth. But that's exactly what Tom Hiddleston has done as Loki in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. While the story of films like Thor and the Avengers should have you cheering for Hemsworth and his friends, Hiddleston presents such a charming villain that you can easily find yourself rooting for the wrong side. Loki is like the bad boy that every girl wants to experiment with, just to piss off her parents. And casting a stud like Hiddleston definitely helped promote that narrative. We're excited to see what Loki will get up to next, as there's lots of rumors swirling around about his coming involvement in the MCU. Emma Frost, X-Men First Class. In the X-Men comics, Emma Frost is such a fantastic character, and it's truly a shame that her depiction in X-Men First Class was rather lackluster. The villainess is capable of extraordinary feats, including mind control, astral projection, and causing mental pain with just a touch, but we didn't get to see much of that in the film. That being said, it's hard to deny that January Jones didn't look sexy as hell playing the character. With this much power at her fingertips and that skimpy costume that was basically just white lingerie, Emma Frost makes a very attractive power woman that could easily make men and women alike change sides. Lucy Liu, Kill Bill Volume 1. Director Tarantino has brought us a lot of sexy characters over the years, and Kill Bill Volume 1 definitely features some of the best. While a lot of attention has gone to the sexiness of Uma Thurman's bride character, we'd be remiss to leave out just how great Lucy Liu looked in her villainous role. There's just something undeniably sexy about a woman who can kick some serious ass and look great doing it. We can understand how Lucy Liu's villain character got so many people behind her, as we'd have a tough time saying no to a dangerously sexy woman like that. The Joker, Suicide Squad. Look, we aren't arguing that Jared Leto's Joker is a great interpretation of the infamous villain.
I need a machine gun.
But there's no denying that an in-shape, shirtless Leto is a pretty sight.
What do we have here?
This is probably the most sexualized version of the DC villain that we've ever seen, even if we barely got to see him in the movie. Leto is an extremely good-looking guy, and if his character was able to drive Margot Robbie's Harley Quinn wild, he must have some serious appeal. Here's hoping that Leto can get a lengthier and in-depth turn as the Joker.
Oh. You left me in a black hole of rage and confusion.
Psylocke, X-Men Apocalypse. Olivia Munn might just be the perfect woman, as she's insanely hot, hilariously funny, and a super geek herself. In 2016, she entered the superhero movie world when she took on the role of Psylocke. Munn looks amazing in the tight purple costume, and what makes the performance even sexier is that she actually performed most of her own stunts. Apparently, Munn wanted to bring some extra authenticity to the badass character, so she told the stunt double to take a seat. Unfortunately, the disappointing movie didn't actually give her character that much screen time, and Munn ended up mostly being used as sexy marketing material to get people to see the film. Julia, Horrible Bosses 1 and 2. Jennifer Aniston has been popping into people's sexual fantasies
Hi, boys.
ever since her perky performance on Friends turned her into a superstar.
What?
Aniston has always played the typical good girl, but that all changed when she took the villainous role of Julia in Horrible Bosses 1 and 2.
Uh-oh.
As a perpetually horny dentist who sexually harasses her unwilling employees and patients,
I think you know what I want.
Aniston spends much of the comedy saying incredibly dirty things,
Can you see my pussy?
wearing skimpy lingerie, and suggestively eating penis-shaped foods.
Okay, well, I collect cogs.
Cogs?
For anyone who's been waiting around and hoping to see the dirty side of Aniston, these films provide some serious eye candy.
Right up here. I've got quite an impressive trophy filled with caps.
Patrick Bateman, American Psycho. If you're in the mood for an exciting psychological thriller, do yourself a favor and go watch 2000's American Psycho.
Do you like Phil Collins?
The movie is a wild ride, and it also features one of the sexiest movie villains of all time in Christian Bale's Patrick Bateman.
You like Huey Lewis in the news?
Bale is in peak physical shape in the role, and he plays a very wealthy man who definitely knows how to take care of himself. Bateman, who is of course evil and a total psychopath, easily lures his victims in with his undeniable charm and potent sex appeal. Christian Bale is known for transforming himself for his roles, and for this one, he became a total stud.
We're not through yet.
Daenerys Targaryen, Game of Thrones. Wait a second, isn't Daenerys, aka Khaleesi, supposed to be one of the heroes of Game of Thrones? Well, that's just what we think right now, but there's actually a very prominent theory on the rise that Daenerys will turn out to be a major villain in the final 2 seasons. The idea of the Mad Queen Daenerys is a long-standing theory among book readers, and there's no denying that the character has grown to be more bloodthirsty and ruthless as the show has progressed. It seems like the Mother of Dragons will stop at nothing to get what she wants, which sounds a lot like a villain to us. Whatever side of the spectrum she ends up on, we know that Daenerys will look smoking hot doing it, as she has throughout the entire series. So there you have it, there's our list of 10 of the sexiest villains who could make you turn evil. Which one of these characters do you think is the hottest? What other movie villains tickle your fancy? Sound off in the comment section below, and be sure to subscribe to CBR for more awesome videos every single day of the week.